Hey, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to talk you through some exercises to train your muscles in your forearms so that your wrists don't hurt anymore during yoga. I've been doing yoga for nearly 20 years, and in most of those, my wrists would hurt after a strong vinyasa class or ashtanga or whatever you like to practice. Only when I learned these exercises, I noticed a huge change and I've had a big reduction in wrist pain. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose, and in today's video, I want to talk you through some exercises that will help you reduce wrist pain. So if you've ever had wrist pain, grab your mat and let's get started. I've been doing yoga for nearly 20 years now, and for most of those, my wrists would hurt. Only when I learned these exercises, I noticed that the pain went away, and I want to help you with that as well. The first exercise is very simple. You don't even have to do this on your mat. So just lift up your fingers and lift up your arms. I'm not gonna lift them too far up because they'll get out of the screen, but you can make them all the way up there. Spread your fingers wide and then squeeze your fists together. Do that a little bit quicker. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Keep going. A little bit faster. Close, close, close. And keep spreading your fingers super wide and squeezing your fists really strongly. Usually when your arms start to get tired, you'll notice that it becomes a little bit less active, a little bit less extreme. So keep going, spread and squeeze. You should start to feel a little bit burning sensation in your forearms by now. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax your arms. Good. Can you feel that in your forearms? Usually when you first do them, you'll feel it more in your wrists. That's okay. You'll start to feel it more here. It's the muscles that move your fist in this way. And when you strengthen them, you'll relieve the weight from your joint and you'll get it more into your fingers, using muscles instead of the joints to lean. The second one is pretty similar, only you'll keep your elbows low, hands in front of your shoulders, and you squeeze your fingers down as if you're trying to pull a rope down. Squeeze as hard as you can and then release. Again, squeeze the fingers down until they become a fist. Again, squeeze and release. Do a few more. Squeeze. One more. Good. And shake it out. My neighbors are looking into my living room like, what is she doing with those weird wrist movements? But I promise they will help to strengthen the muscles and remove any pain from your practice. Come onto your hands and knees. Move your pillow to the side. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Feel your index finger knuckles pressing down. If you haven't heard this before, this is your index finger knuckle, where your index finger is attached to your palm. Try and push more through this ridge of knuckles, more than leaning on the edge of the wrist. So you're pushing down like that. Fingers are spread slightly, not all the way. Push your finger knuckles down and grip your fingertips in the mat as well. Let's do a few cat-cows here while you keep pressing through your index fingers. So pull your belly in, round your spine, exhale. Slowly hollow on the inhale. Pull your shoulder blades back, look up. A few more, exhale, round. And inhale, hollow. At your own pace. After the next rounded spine, come back to neutral. feel if you're still pushing through your index finger knuckles. Probably you've gone back to your more leaning on the wrist crease and your fingertips. So push them back down. This next one, we're going to push so much down that our palms lift, but all the fingers stay down except the thumbs. We'll do that a few times. So push up and back down. Push up. Make this movement come out of your arm muscles and not from your hips or your core. Really push your fingers down so your arms do all the work. Keep going. Up, up, up. Don't forget to breathe. This should start to feel pretty intense pretty quick because we already woke those muscles up. Three, two, one. Good. Sit back, move your wrists around a little bit. These exercises are great to do before your practice. So you're warming up your muscles, you're waking them up so they can be used during your yoga practice. If you want to stretch out your wrists, this is best done after class. So then you're going to come onto your mat. Hands a little bit closer towards your knees. As you can see, I'm kind of sitting on my heels at the moment. Turn your palms open to the side and then sway left to right. You'll feel the stretch in the muscles that we just woke up in case you're doing all of this at once. Then turn your fingers even more backwards. Some people will find this very easy. Others will not be able to point the fingers directly at the knees. That's okay. Just do whatever you can. Bend your elbows slightly, especially if you're quite flexible in the arms and the elbows. Bend your elbows and then start to lean back a little bit. You should feel this stretching all along here. You can sway a little bit left to right if that feels nice. Good, release. If you want to move it around, you can. This last one is super hard for me. Place your tops of your hands down so the palms are facing up and the fingers are facing towards each other. Make fists of your hands and bring the whole top side of the hand down. Knuckles towards each other. Your elbows can be super bent like mine. And now we're going to try and straighten the arms without letting go of the squeezing fist. So hold on to that fist and come up slowly. You should feel the sides, the outside of your forearm stretching. Mine apparently isn't very flexible, so I can't come up any more than this. I know people who can come up all the way, so just check out what your arms are doing today. Don't forget to breathe. And don't forget to squeeze your hands, your fists. One more breath. And then release. Move the hands around. There's one more that feels really nice. Place your forearm down. And you can do this quite softly or a little bit more intense if you like the feeling. If your left arm is down, place your right elbow tip in the elbow crease of the other arm and start to massage the top side of that arm. You'll feel it when you hit the muscle that we just trained because it'll be a little bit more sore. Make little circles or go left to right and then shuffle down towards the wrist. This is a self-massage of the forearms. Don't do the wrist itself. Turn your arm around and do the other side as well, the inside of the arm. This muscle can handle a little bit more, so if you want to go a little bit more intense, you could even go with your knee on your arm. If I turn around, you might be able to see a little bit better. And you can see your own fingers moving because you're pressing into the muscles and the tendons that control the movement of your hands. With this one, you can go all the way down towards the wrist. Just do a little bit softer on the wrist, of course. Let me go in the center. And then do the other side. First, your arm is flat down. Use the other arm to do the top side. Finding that sweet spot that hurts the most. Making little circles all the way down the forearm. And then turning the hand, going more into the bigger muscle on the inside. If you want, use your knee. See how your hand does the weird movements without you actually intending it to move. All the way down to the wrist, a little bit more careful at the wrist. Good. Clasp your hands. Move it around one last time. Shake it out. And that's it. Let me know what you think. Does it feel sore after you did the training exercises? And how do the stretching motions feel? I'm very curious to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, enjoy your yoga practice, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye! Ooh, this amazing pillow, by the way, is by Super Yoga, a Dutch web shop, and it's by the brand Lotus. It's very nice. I love the colors. Bye!